Whoa. Goodness. It's only so much I can fix that. I wonder why I did that. You're gonna see the edge. Well, it's okay. We will just deal with it. Gosh, I've got so many projects started, but wait till people come in. Let me see. I worked on the kitty. We need some more fabric over here. What shall I color next to blue? How about some kind of pink? Maybe some of this darker pink I used that I don't remember what color. Let's see if I can't match this. I know we got pink in there, but I used well, I guess we could just do the pink. There's pink, and there was shallot pink. Let's go with pink and shallot pink. And I might have used a heather violet too. Okay. Shallot pink is 157. Pink is 48. And let's go with the magenta. Okay. Alright, put those aside. This is, I'll just go ahead and say, I finished swatching the Sioux Color 180, and when you're swatching these, be sure to read the name correctly, because you might get some, you might run into, well, you will run into one called CN, and then there's, or cyan, and then there's cyan blue. So there's two different ones. And you might have, and you will have, I don't know why I keep saying might, there'll be a, I'm trying to find the blues here. I already did the blues. There'll be a purple, well, I'm sorry, I can't find it. Anyway, purplish blue and bluish purple. I think that was the one yeah, here it is. Bluish purple and purplish blue. And they are different. It's just when you're running into colors like that, be sure to read the label right. And if you want to move the colors around to your own liking, you want to make sure you watch out for that. 180 colors is a little hard to keep track of. And I got this case for it. It holds 200. And I decided to put the metallics separately. Put them separately in here because I want them to be separated. I might separate out the more pastel colors at some point. Right now they're just in here. Finally got them swatched and finally got them in here, and I kind of don't want to mess with moving them around again for a while. All right, let's go with, I think I might make the boy dogs. Well, actually that's more of a, that has flowers on it. Well, we'll figure it out. I'll make, oh, you know what I should have done was make that. It doesn't matter. It just doesn't matter. We're having a good time. Hey, Wicca. I'm just talking to myself while I wait for people to come in. I thought I'd just keep working on this. A lot of times I just have these live streams so that I can talk to some other human beings. I know I could go other places and do that, but okay, where's the light hitting in here? I don't know. Let's don't worry about light right now. I can always just use my eraser and erase some highlights. I really got to find something different to color on. This little cardboard thing I have under here, it's got these kind of ridges, and I can feel them through the paper. Okay, I just put another piece of cardstock underneath the other cardstock I had. Good. Thanks for listening. Hey, guess what? I got all the colors swatched and put in the bag. I actually started swatching it yesterday. Obviously you were here, and I continued to do that in the evening, and I stayed up way too late, and you know, I said I've got to go to bed. There's nothing for it. I got up this morning. It was probably 9:30 when I started in on this again, and getting them organized and swatched out, and oh my gosh, and I kept getting confused by some of the colors. The names really are very close, and I had to, this is probably very OCD because I don't know that anybody else would do this, but I just cut out the squares and I rearranged them and then stuck them down on cardstock, and then I missed a few. I missed like spring green and light jade. They were in there and I missed them. So I took an extra little swatch things that I had and just pointed, here's where this goes, here's where that is in the case. And then I separated out the metallics. Some of these I wasn't quite sure where they would go. Like this silver gray looks kind of bluish purple to me. And I just stuck it out here at the end. It's just all by itself. And then this ginger yellow looks like a lighter version of the brown olive, and that looks like a lighter version of the apricot yellow. And I just stuck them in the brown section, even though they say yellow, because they just look more brown to me than yellow. And this desert yellow was about the darkest yellow I stuck over here in the yellows. I did actually take a picture of each of the pans that in the arrangement that the company put it in, and I suppose I could painstakingly put it back, but I'm good. I'm done with moving stuff around. If I move stuff around, it won't be for some time. I mean, it's like fighting a bear or something. Like, get into your place. Get one of them 2 packs of thin cutting boards at the Dollar Tree. They're good to use to color on or self-healing. Oh yeah. You know, actually I do have cutting mats because I quilt too. They're green. I know they come in a blue, but I suppose I could do that. They might just be, I might not be able to use the ones I've used for cutting because they might have too deep of a gouge in it, but that's a great idea. I'll have to see. So you can get, wait a minute, cutting boards. 2 packs of thin cutting boards. Oh, okay. Right. I'll have to see what cutting mats I have. Over the years, I've acquired several sizes. Let's make this little section darker. Well, now I'm going to be curious. I'm going to go in there and see what I got. I walked in the room and my dog said, like, "Well, did you get it?" That's what it looks like, she said. They look like thin plastic, but Dollar Tree says they're cutting boards. Okay. Well, I found a cutting board. Now, let's see if it'll fit on here. Oh, it just fits. It is just horribly ugly, but that's okay. I mean, it's, you know, this is many years old, and I turned it up. See that? I turned it on the other side because the other side has a lot of gouges in it. It's not a truly self-healing one. The new one I got last year or year before, that was, look at that. I missed light aqua green. Oh man. Now I'm gonna have to swatch that one and stick it in there somewhere. Oh, it must have fallen yesterday when I had got away from me when I had two pencil avalanches. Okay, I cut one up to put between pages. They be good protectors to see if you use any water in books. If it fits and works, it doesn't matter what it looks like. What are you talking about? Good protectors to if you use any water in books? Oh, like, yeah. I get you. I had to read that twice to really grasp the concept. I got it. It's one of those days. Does anybody else besides me, there should be, wake up excited to go get coffee? I made it a little stronger. Trying to figure out. Okay. I made it a little stronger this morning and I really liked it. I don't know why I suddenly changed ideas here. Fell during your cat avalanche. Yeah, the plastic honey boards from Dollar Tree. Right. That's how my brain works. It's just jumps from one subject to the other. I don't know why in the world I thought of coffee as we were talking about pencils falling. I'm just random. All right, I've got that. Now I'm gonna, that was shallow pink. And here's pink pink. We will color in some of that. Yesterday, oh yeah. I didn't actually like to drink coffee up until a few months ago. And now I just love it. Now I lost my train of thought. Okay. Avalanche. Cats. Well, it wasn't a cat. I don't remember what it was. It could have been my shaking. Once in a while, my shaking will just whisk something off the table. It just does that sometimes. And it could have been. And then the other one, the bigger one, was that there was too much stuff up there and gravity decided to just spring into action. At that point. All right, all right, all right. Now we'll use a little bit darker. This is Magenta. We'll see how it goes in testing. Just really wanted to make that edge pop up. My mom calls my coffee trucker coffee. It's strong. Yeah. Um, yeah, I was talking about coffee a few months ago. You're right. So I didn't know at this place that I was visiting how strong or weak the coffee was. I really, it was more creamer and stevia than it was coffee. But I would have just a little bit each day, and then I decided to get some. I have a Keurig machine that I used for tea, and I said, well, let's get some Keurig coffees. And I tried several. My husband actually tried some too. I I told him, if you want to like coffee, you got to do it slowly. Put in a lot of creamer. No, I still like a lot of creamer. But I didn't know how strong it was. And I've been using like the highest setting on the Keurig machine. There's 3 settings, and it's probably like 4, 6, and 8 ounces, something like that. And I was using the 8. And this morning I decided to try the middle one, and I put all my stuff that smelled right for one thing. I go, wait, this smells the same as at this place I was visiting. And then I put my creamer, and I put the hazelnut. I love the hazelnut. And the stevia. And also I use hazelnut powdered creamer and the liquid creamer, because I want it to be a little thicker kind of substance that goes in there. Anyway, so I put all that in there, and I tasted it, and I said, oh, yes, yes, this is right. This is the way it's supposed to be. Well, not really, but that's the way I like it, so. The brand, I like a couple of brands. The brand that I like for full caffeine is called Cafe Bustelo. It's called espresso style, but I don't think there's that much caffeine in there. That's another thing, is I had to get used to the caffeine. And then I rarely have a second cup of caffeinated coffee, so I've got decaf, and the one I like there is called Community Coffee, or just Community. And I tried some from Aldi's, like store brand from Aldi's decaf, and it didn't taste that great. The hazelnut full caffeine tastes okay. We have some Dunkin' and a Folgers, and I may just break those out because I don't want to finish them up, because I don't want to waste. But that's coffee I drink. I know some people like it black. Oh, thought the cat jumped up trying to get your attention. No, it was just, I had piled stuff, and finally gravity got it. And the pencils just, thank God that it was just one little tray of them instead of the whole smash. That would have made me cry. Let's see. Caramel K-Cups. I like anything caramel. My creamer is the hazelnut too. Oh, yeah, yeah. I like the Coffee Mate. And I told my husband it didn't matter which brand, so he got, I can't remember the other brand. Shoot, I had it in my head and then it went away. And it's just fine too. What brand of hazelnut do you like? And what brand of coffee do you like? I've always liked the smell of coffee. I could smell coffee all day long and just it'd be very happy. I think it goes back to childhood. My parents would have coffee brewing every morning. But also I think it has to do with whenever we would go visit, some Saturday mornings we would go to the cafe. That's what they call it. Let's go to the cafe and meet up with my mom's parents, my grandparents, and I would get a nice big breakfast and some milk, and everybody else, the parents and grandparents, would have coffee. And I think it's that smell of the coffee. I mean, you walk into the cafe and it was whoosh, you know, coffee. And I think that's good enough for now. And so I think the memories of coffee smell, I associated them with these great memories, are what made me like coffee. Coffee smell. But I just couldn't ever taste. I didn't like the taste at all. It tasted very bitter. And one of my great aunts, she would make coffee for me, but she would put a load of cream or milk in it and some sugar, a lot of sugar. And I remember drinking that. So, you like bold roast Folgers? I think this, the one I like, the Cafe Bustelo, I think it's dark. And I think the Folgers we have is a medium. So I may very well like the dark roast the best. There's one called Green Mountain, and it's a lighter roast, and I don't like it as much. And I like the Community, what's a medium dark. Let's see, Monty's Coffee Mate. Yes, I do Coffee Mate, but I like creamer I found named Wake Up. They have it in hazelnut. Cool. How it is at my house, my stepdad had to have coffee every morning. I love the smell. Till you're 27. Well, I was all the way to 53 before I liked drinking coffee. I think our daughter didn't like coffee either until she moved away, and she would have a lot of creamer in it, but now she just drinks it straight black. I know a lot of people who just drink it straight black, and I don't think I could do that. But then I never thought I could drink coffee either. I'm just putting some more dark lights in there. I like making it pop, 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 pop. Man, it is windy today. All right, I got the little pink fabric up there, so it's like I use that. Ooh, now that I've got everything put away in the case, I might actually write the number of each pencil that's supposed to go in here. I might write it directly on there. I don't know, because, you know, I like to move stuff around. Okay, what am I doing? Let's put on a little green onto her dress, shawl. I guess that's what it is. It's a shawl. Maybe a little yellowish green. I think I'll just go with light green. Now I gotta find it. Okay, that's dark bluish green. I guess we're going the other direction. Olive. Fresh. Yellowish. Bing, 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 bing. Light green. Yeah, I can't admit. I mean, I've actually tried it straight black, just like a sip, and it's horrid. It's just horrid. But somehow people get used to it. Cleaning up some of these little spots where the pink got into. Okay. Yeah, it's very bitter. I know you're supposed to be able to add I'm just wondering if this is supposed to be like lace or something. I don't know. I'm gonna do blue, green. Add salt to cut the bitterness. I have actually added kind of a dash of salt, or Himalayan pink sea salt, and noticed a little bit of a difference. But I haven't tried huge amounts in straight black. If ever I'm in a place where there's no creamer, but there's salt, maybe I can help cut it then. Let's see. Let's get a darker green. They have a color called bean green. Why don't they just call it green bean instead of bean green? But that's what they chose to do. I think it's funny. Bean green, there it is. Hee hee. I'm going to make these darker since they're off in the shadow. Oh, your mom drinks it black? Oh. She probably just started out that way and got used to it. That's all I can guesstimate. Oh, about the salt? Yeah. I know that it works because somebody told me take dark chocolate, because dark chocolate's too bitter for me and I don't like it that much, but put a little salt on it and it'll taste like milk chocolate. And I've done that many times. So when somebody said put salt in the coffee, it actually might have been Renee that said that. Because we talked one day, and so I didn't think it was weird because it cuts the bitterness of dark chocolate. Why not coffee too? Oh, green bean. I don't know. I think green bean's a generic term, but it's just a curiosity. Just a curiosity. Let's get a lighter yellowish green. Some of these names aren't very imaginative, but I guess it gets it done. I just love my electric pencil. No, I love my electric pencil sharpener, but I also love my electric eraser. Is that real loud? When I'm watching other people's channels, they'll say, "Oh, sorry for that," and it's not ever that loud. So I don't know. I used bean green, light green, and yellowish green on these little. I know that's probably way too much work. That's okay. I love these pencils. They feel good in my hands. Okay, now the flowers. What color shall I make the flowers? Oh, yeah. Yeah. Let's see. Oh, we could do yellow. Trying to think, pink. Maybe purple flowers. It had to be a very, very light purple. I like the light orchid. Maybe I'll do lilac and crepe myrtle. Yeah. I like to use a lot of pencils on something. It make the darks really, really dark. You know, I keep saying that every day. What did I say I was going to use? Lavender. Oh, lilac. Lilac and purple. And I might use something really light too. Or maybe I'll just do something. Okay. This might be too pinky. All right. Of course, it hardly matters on something this small. Well, that sounds terrible. Let's see, I will never say no to purple. Oh, yeah. That's another interesting thing, that I've started liking pink and purple. I'm not quite to buying clothing. There's this one shirt that I saw at a Ross. I don't know if y'all have Rosses where you are. And I didn't want to pay $17. But I kept thinking about that shirt, And I've gone to different Rosses to see if I can find it. And I even looked on eBay, and there's actually one there. But the guy wants $30 for it. And I know it's probably a quality shirt, and you know, a good brand and all that. It's just, I don't know. I rarely spend that much on one shirt. I mean, it would have to be super duper pooper, something like that. It'd have to be really super for it to be worth me paying that for it. Oh yeah. I actually haven't gone to the Ross in the town I live in. I suppose I could go over there. But anyway, the point is, it's pink. It's like a pink plaid, and I really like it. But I don't want to pay $30. And I've tried to find some off brands, but they're just almost as much. So I don't know. I don't know how I feel about this. I'm just going to color the center. And these little dots purple. Like little seeds. I don't know. Like little blooms. Yeah, I like going to Ross because, but you know, I didn't want to spend $17 on that shirt, but now I'm like contemplating spending 30 on the same thing. I don't know. It's probably just ridiculous to think about it. There's other beautiful shirts in the world. Kills me to pay for 20 for, oh yeah. Now, jeans, I will pay 30 something for jeans. I don't think I'd pay in the 40s or 50s for jeans. 30s, if I've had the brand before, or the reviews are like stellar or something, or they fit perfectly and I love them and they're comfortable, then I might spend in the 30s for jeans. But yeah, I just can't. I can't bear that. Thinking I might. I guess I could use white. Trying to find a very super light purple, which is called light purple. To kind of blend some of this up. It's changing the color a little bit, but that's okay. Yeah, not $30 worth of love. I mean, just think about how many color pencil sets or coloring books you can spend with that same $30 that you could buy with that same $30. I mean, you gotta have priorities, right? Ooh. Got to darken that. I'm not liking how that is right here. Could use a little bit of. Oh, I just need to buy a 12 pack of Prismacolor white, because it just makes everything so happy. Is that even a word? Yeah, I mean, it's a word, but I mean, it's funny. It just is all kinds of wonderful. It's all kind of wonderful. Priorities, absolutely. Oops. Now tell me, why do Prismacolors not have the ends capped? Was it just, would it cost more to do that? I mean, they have to put the cap on and then dip it in the paint. don't know why they don't do that. Lindsay buys the 12 pack of white at a time. Yeah, I'm thinking that's what I'm going to have to do. Purdy, purdy. Let's try light gray. Some of this down here. I was trying to make this look like fur, but I think the lines are too harsh. So I'm just gonna kind of blend. Blend some of that out. May not be the best idea in the world, but I'm just having fun, seeing what these pencils can do. So I was surfing the Amazon again because I have this thing. I gotta surf every day, look for deals and that kind of stuff. And they have this, I don't know what brand it is, but it has like 260 colors in it. And I'm thinking, 260? It must have every shade, every tint available, but I couldn't. And they're, you know, the Chinese pencils, so it's the same as what I have, just like almost 80 more. But that's just a lot. Either cost or they wanted you to see how thick the core is. That's a reasonable idea to me. Look how thick our cores are. Look how uneven a few of them are. I still like them, of course. I love my prismas. Some of the channels, they talk about there's people that don't like prismas, and I thought, I can't imagine that. It's sort of like somebody not liking pizza, which I actually know somebody doesn't like pizza, or spaghetti. And I thought, how in the world could you not like pizza or spaghetti? But he doesn't. I guess they don't like the softness of it. It probably was the brute funner, yeah. I think that's probably what it was. Trying to remember what green I was using. The light green and the bean green, that's what it was. Bean green. That would work on this. Leaf here. Gosh, it's so windy out. Yeah, I don't think that's the oil brute funner either, from my understanding. Oh my gosh. Guess what? I was so excited to tell y'all. I can't even believe it myself. How did I forget to tell y'all this? Are you ready? Okay. I was looking around on Facebook Marketplace, and once in a while I'll just type in colored pencils or something like that. I might type in, well, actually it was colored pencils. This was about a week ago. It's taken a week because this lady's busy. She had some Faber-Castells, polychromos, a set of 12, and she wanted $15. I don't think they're even open. Yeah. And so I said, I'm interested in those. She finally got back to me and she said, oh, I also have Derwent. And she said, I have the ink tints. And I go, oh. And I asked her a couple days later, did you ever find them? I guess she has a lot of stuff. And anyway, so she got back to me and with a picture. And it's unopened tin of ink tints. Yeah. 12 ink tints. And she has a 12 Derwent watercolor. And I asked her how much she wanted for those. And she said, oh, 14 for the ink tints. Okay. And how much for the watercolor? $12. And these are unopened. And then I asked her, okay, so how much is shipping? And she told me the shipping would be about 10. And she said, you know, I could take the pencils out of the tins because they weigh a lot. And I said, oh, no, I want the tins. So I had some money in my PayPal, and I said, here you go. So I'm like, yeah, like I need another set of pencils, like I need a hole in the head. Yeah, but I could not pass up these small sets of something that I really can't get the bigger sets of. I could have maybe gotten the smaller, the 24 ink. I think the 24 was on sale recently, but I just couldn't pull the trigger on it. But here's some that reasonable I could deal with. This price, I could try them out. You know what I mean? Yeah, I see your little head plopping. Yeah, I could not pass it up. So I'm excited when they come in. You'll have to show us. Yes, when they come in, I will show you. So I'm massively excited about that. Oh, this is not really the green I was going for, but that's okay. Yeah, I'm excited. Now, I kind of, yeah, I kind of didn't want to get the ink tints in the end. I mean, the one on Amazon, because somebody was saying, now it's ink and you can't erase it. And I thought, well, I like erasing. So maybe I'll just not get too excited about it. But then here's this deal that came up, so I'm at least going to get to try them out. I've got so many art supplies. Yeah, absolutely. I mean, she had the pictures of the unopened, so I knew they weren't like knockoffs or anything. Ooh, this green is very smooth. And greens aren't usually smooth. Yep, yep, yep. I mean, if I get them and I just hate them to the ends of the earth, I know that I can sell them. But I think I probably will like them. And if I like them, I'll have this small little set, and maybe eventually I get more. But I think it's a good size set to see if I like them and to practice with them, because I just need a day where I do nothing but color, because and learn, like watch videos on how to work with oil-based pencils a little bit more. I've got a little set of watercolors and a little set of soft oil pastels, and I got a little set of the chalk pastels, and I just need to, I need to learn how to use those things. Yeah, good deals. Okay, I want to get a darker green. Oh! Oh my gosh. A little bit came off. It's probably not worth saving the little bits, but that's just too hard to work with. I might have used the tooth up too much on that. Yeah, it's like I would need to take something off. Take some of the lighter stuff off there. That's a little better. Now let's go darker. Bottle. That pretty dark. I broke a pencil in the electric pencil sharpener yesterday, and I like to never got that piece out of there. Yeah, there's just no tooth left here to grab onto that. So I will wait and let the paper rest. Apple green, apple green. I'm going to try out their white. I tried it out yesterday, and it really wasn't doing anything for me. Yeah, it does, you know, it's tolerable. But this white is just so creamy. I actually have 3 whites already of Prismacolor white. So I don't think I can really justify getting a whole box of them yet. But I will eventually. Gotta feed the duck. Quack, quack, quack. I got something in the bag. I went kind of mad on coloring books. I got another one. Ooh. I'm very excited about this one. This is Woodcut Designs. Look at that. Oh, wow. This paper's thick. You could actually do a little bit of marker on that thing. I was looking forward to that tiger. Yes! This is Woodcut Designs. So instead of just getting whatever coloring book, I'm trying to get specific things, make them different, you know, and this one is very different. There are two other books like this. There's one, Woodcut Animals and Woodcut Trees, and this one has a variety of stuff in it. So that'll be kind of fun. I mean, I think I could use really bright colors on that, and it would make it stand out. Oh, I'm not a big gorilla fan. I haven't shown this one. I had just probably shown you it on my phone that I had ordered it. Octopus. Oh, wow. That's going to be amazing. Oh, dear. Easter Island. And I'm not sure who that's supposed to be, but that's an interesting baseball. Oh, look at the puppy. Ooh, that's like, I don't know what that is. Triangles with something really weird. Psychedelic stuff. Oh my gosh. I'm like, I want to color everything at once. This is thick paper for Creative Haven. It's awesome. Ooh. Oh, the kitty cat. There's a tree. Cool. I have a cousin who trains race horses. And the moo moo. I love the cow. I need to do some flip throughs. Post them on YouTube. Some country singers. All the puppies. Name's Bruce. Hello. What's a couple of mice like you doing out here in the deep blue? Oh my goodness. I'm going to have to copy that because I have two ants that would fight over this picture. Yeah. Pretty. I like that this has a variety of pictures in it. Wow, look at that castle. I just want to dive right into this book, but I'm already working on the other thing. That's beautiful. A Native American in his regalia. Ship. That'd be fun. Lots of blues. Oh man, look at these monarchs. Oh, I'm not crazy about that guy. And that has a lot of intricate patterns in it. Southwestern, I love it. And a dinosaur, 2 dinosaurs. And Egypt. Awesome. I love this book. Oh. Dare I jump into it? Oh. I've already been on here an hour and 15 minutes. Wow, the time flies. What time is Renee coming on? I don't want to overstep her. It seems to be very windy for being so warm. She usually comes on at 6. Oh, 6 Central or 6 Pacific. Oh, she's in Oregon, so that's yeah, it's Pacific. What is a good set of acrylic paints? Oh, she did? I'd like some metallic acrylics. Eastern? Oh, okay. 6 Eastern, so 5 o'clock Central. Paints. Yeah, I need a good deal on paints. There's some lightning deals, but and Arteza has their half pans, but they're too expensive for just one color. Anyway, I don't even know why I'm surfing. Yeah, see, she just posted. All right. Ooh, I think we're gonna have to go back to purples. Well, I have some metallic watercolors. I mean, it was a really extremely cheap set, but and I haven't used them enough to know if I really need to get anything else. What I need is a part-time job to pay for all these art supplies. Or I just need to calm down about getting any more. For real. So I've got fibromyalgia, and it's pretty much controlled, but sometimes when it's windy, I guess it's the barometric pressure that it messes around with me. I get a little stiffer. Um, and I would kind of be like if it was gonna be, if it was windy, I would feel it kind of get into my head, you know, like this is depressing kind of thing, and um, so I don't, but I don't have that problem as much now since it's controlled. But when it's windy, I think, oh, I like do a self check. Am I hurting? Am I hurting anywhere? That's kind of the first thing I think of when I hear wind. What are you fussing at? What are you fussing at? toss in? Gosh, my husband's been really busy today. He's in there talking on the phone. I'm not sure what I'm trying to do here. Trying to get some dark and light going. Anyone else stick their tongue out when they're working hard on something? My dad does that, and when I was growing up, I would do it too. And my mom would say, "Stick your tongue back in your head." But it just helps. Like when you're putting on eyeshadow. You have to, not eyeshadow, mascara. I'm really laboring over this far too much. But that's okay. It's fun. Well, it's an hour and a half. I think I'm going to go color some woodcuts. See how that goes. Maybe I'll just get my bag of Sioux colors and some coloring books and just sit on the couch just to relax. And I will see some of you over at Coloring Corner with Renee, or Renee's Coloring Corner. I can't remember what it's called. My Coloring Corner with Renee.